Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Rivals of Ixalan draft. We are here and salty after that last draft punt where we played poorly, and luckily we opened well. Rekindling Phoenix is not only a sick, nasty, insane bomb, but it's also like pays for a whole draft up front. So I would take it even if it wasn't an insane bomb unlimited. But it's a 4/3 flyer that they have to kill twice in a turn. So obviously we're gonna slam it. Whew. Pretty good. I mean, these last few videos have been, the thumbnails have been making themselves, the video titles have been making themselves. This one should be the same. Hopefully we don't punt this one like the Tetsamok one. My goodness. Okay, it's the last time we're gonna talk about the punt, because otherwise the whole video will be about the last video's punts, and nobody wants to hear a whole video about that. But just some, internal consistency from video to video. Logical, progression. Ho! This card is also busted. I don't know what uncommon. I mean, maybe, I guess, you take Chupacabra over it? I guess. Either way, we're happy to smash that. Reaver Ambush? Suncollar Rapper doesn't, really tickle my fancy. Foreign of the Herald doesn't go great with Phoenix. Vote is a good card, but, Phoenix is fantastic. But Black-Red is pretty good, too. And removal is removal. These are some good cards. These are definitely some good cards to start off a draft with. Speaking of cards and the Immortal Sun, our first view of it, also the same day as a very interesting Magic story release about this Immortal Sun. And there is the resolution of the card that gives me tears every time it goes by. I won't feel as bad about it now. Let's look at this. Horncrest is meh. It's definitely the Raptor. Don't want to take a Stone Quarry here. Recaller's good, but is it good enough that it's better than just taking a black card that goes with the ambush? I mean, red blue is good too. I think it's good enough that, like, I'm not gonna. The Border and the Charger are fine, but I'd much rather just take the Recaller, because blue red is fine too. I'm down with that. Maybe splash in the ambush. We'll figure it out. It's only pick 3. Man, we got pretty open well. That's pretty lucky, I will say. What do we have here? Not really great blue. Not really great moat, really. I mean, I guess we'll take the Revenant. I still don't want to take a Sun-Collared Raptor. Resplendent Griffin is way off from where we want to be so far. I'm not totally willing to give up red yet. We don't really need Commander's Awakening because Immortal Sun just gives us the one-sided effect. Recaller is good, but again, it's kind of pulling us back into this split pick direction. Where Trailblazer is also good and is red, which we're almost certainly going to be. Firebrand is good, but I also think Augur is very good as well. Especially we have good cards to be digging for. I'm doing that. Actually, we'll bring that in on spec. We can probably find a way to splash this back in depending on what our removal situation ends up looking like. Them Camels. I like that name. I mean, we'll play a non-zero number of Rick Haulers. If we can find some aggressive cards to go in here and just be tapping our curve with these at 4, I'm feeling pretty good. Like I said, aggressive cards to go in here. Perfect. I'm dreaming of possibilities from the Magic story today. If you haven't read it, recommend. Evolving Wild tells us play the Reaver Ambush, but Sea Legs is already looking like it's going to be really good if we're blue-green, or sorry, blue-red. I mean, we'll take a Raptor now, I guess. What? Okay. I'm not missing the boat, right? This card is good. Has the evaluation come out that I'm wrong? I gotta assume that this is just not a lot of people in blue draft. It's my only explanation. I like Raptor, but Summoner is, I think, more of a bomb on its own, and I'm going to take that even over the removal. This card can make an army on its own. It's a great draw, even late in the game. Ooh. Warkite Marauder is good. We didn't really get to use it to get effect on our last draft, because that was... We kind of wanted defensive creatures, and it's an aggressive creature. This draft... We are far more aggressive, and this seems like it's going to be a far better card for us. And we're still, well, not entirely mono pirates, but very mono pirate. Oof. I don't think I'm going to miss a Firebrand or a Freebooter or a Sea. Like, I'm only going to miss any of these cards enough that I don't think, I think I'm going to take the Forerunner. Just on the off chance I can find another Needletooth, like, or if that first Needletooth somehow comes around. There was another good red card in that pack. There's not a lot of red drafters. It could happen. I know I'm dreaming, but take a Mutiny here over Shake the Foundations. Shake the Foundations hurts a lot of our creatures. Where Mutiny just clears the way. I definitely just had a minor, like, heart palpitation when I was like, I hit start recording, right? Tell me I did. I haven't looked at it in a while. Ooh. Okay, well, we're definitely splashing the black, because we also have the Reaver Ambush to go with. And this card remains a bonkers. I don't like this card, but we have a couple good cards that we could save with it, or get cool effects with it. I don't know if we're gonna, run it in our main, but I'd rather have it over the third Sea Legs, that's for sure. I don't know, my brain is breaking. There wasn't that. a while was in that pack, right? That was the pack before. Please tell me that was the pack before. And I just didn't see it until like way too late. Whew. I think we're down for the Swagger Jack. Secrets, Death Spitter's good, but we definitely have pirate synergies going already. I don't love Spirewinder, but we might be looking for playables later. I don't really... Freebooter does not cut it with the 4-drops we have, really. Which I don't like Soul of the Rapids. It's more likely to get in there. I guess we'll take a Secrets here. No, these other cards. Do we want... I mean, I don't really want a River Darter or, like I said, the 3rd Sea Legs. Sworn Guardian's not the worst sideboard card. I don't think this is a double Secrets deck, though who knows. No, it's not a double Secrets deck, I know. I can tell you. I knows. Still do need to kind of find a way to splash these. But that's, you know, not really it. That's good, but we're obviously not in those colors. I should really stop saying this and that. Unclaimed Territory is not the splash, you know, in case you've all tabbed or something. Death Scavenger is good, but we're not green. Storm Tamer. I like Dive Down, but Storm Tamer can often apply a similar effect. Not exactly the same, but we have, and the Sea Legs can also do the Dive Down defensive impression. And Storm Tamer has a little other upsides as well. It's not the pick. One with the Wind is definitely the pick. But it is just a gorgeous card. And, like, it's actually potentially playable in this format. Where it was just stone unplayable in Triple Ixalan. You could never, ever. Is it a Water Trap Weaver deck or a Headstrong Brute deck? I think it's a Headstrong Brute deck, right? It's a better attacker. And I definitely want my 3-drops to be able to attack, so my 4-drops can bounce stuff. It doesn't just say artifact, unfortunately. It says equipment or vehicle. So I can't get the sun with it. So I think we'll take the Storm Tamer. It's a strong card, but both defensively and offensively. Realistically, we shouldn't play this. The correct answer is Headstrong Brute. But because we're already in just sweet city, playing we drafted the Rekindling Phoenix, we have the Immortal Sun. We're taking the Admiral. We're living the dream. We gotta go for it. Siren's Ruse in the Mono Pirate deck seems like it should be good. Wily Goblin is another pirate, and while it is double red, which is harder to cast, it also sort of helps us with get back towards some black. Though I guess Depths of Desire does too, and it's a little easier to cast. And there's another interaction form, which we could kind of use more of. You're right. Oh, maybe it's a prying blade deck, but not like the problem is I don't want to take a prying blade over a Fathom Fleet. I don't know if I'm going to play this Windstrider, but we'll bring it down to the main for now. Now, off the bat, I'm looking for the sideboard, for the right matchups. We'll play the Pirate's Prize over the Secrets off the bat because this makes a token, a treasure token. Now, the deck is probably almost certainly better if we just cut all the black cards, considering we don't have a great way to splash. But is it sweeter? Like, is it sweeter? It's not sweeter. This deck is sweeter with the black. So much sweeter. So let's figure out what we're gonna do here. First off, I don't think we're playing a Windstrider. Just don't think it's necessary. Secondly, I don't know if we need double sea legs. We've got Siren's Roost for the other. Just we have a lot of pirate payoffs, and that's one of them. What else do we have here that we could cut? Maybe we do just cut the Reaver Ambush. It's a good card, but considering a lot of our splash ability is like off of these treasures that are only going to be triggering a single time, I think we might be better off just playing the actual permanents. You're Phoenix, right? You're not randomly a dinosaur. We could not play no, not the Summoner. We could not play this Sun-Colored Raptor, definitely. I mean, do we just cut the Siren's Roost? What do we? Maybe we keep that. Yeah, and then we cut, and then we play the Augur. Yeah, the Augur was the other thing I was thinking about cutting. I don't want to cut one of the Ray Callers. They seem like they're going to be very good. 2 black? Sure. Is 7 red, 8 blue correct, or is it the other way? It's really tight either way. I think it's the extra red, though. And if you less likely to have Storm Tamer on turn 1, but it makes me a lot more likely to have something to play on turn 2 or 3, because a lot of the 2-drop and 3-drop creatures I have, all the 3-drops are red. And almost all the 2-drops. Yes, we want to play first. I'm going to keep this. Yes, we need to draw an island. Or we're just playing a 3-mana 2/2. But I think the hand just has a lot of potential otherwise, if we do draw that island. Yes, I feel like this is the exact same thing I said earlier. I was like, well, if we draw a mountain, might as well try out the swamp. Confuse our opponent a little bit about what colors we actually are. Yeah, I know. You're right. That's what I get. I get punished for being greedy every time. Every time. Oof. Oof. You think we just catch a break, right? Like one? Top deck the island. Come on. Not quite. And a turn late. Well, 2 turns late, really, but would have been really good to go with this Corsair. We're leaving both back and going for the double block, as bad as that might feel, versus all this mana, because we could really use the womp womp. We could really use the tokens. At this point, do I block the Oathsworn? With nothing else in hand, I think I have to. Yep, so this right here is our payment for being sweet and splashing the black cards. There's a 50-50 chance that's a swamp, a mountain, not an island, if it's, not a swamp, but still. Oof. Can we do anything, though? We're just gonna we'll play the stone rig hauler. See, opponents are low on cards. Maybe they don't have any other plays. Or maybe they do. Nope, we're not de-sweetifying the deck. Yes, we're going to run this right back out there with this terrible mana base. No, I don't care that it's bad, and I just got punished for it. Yes, I'm probably going to get punished for it again. No, well, no. Slightly greedy keep, but worst case, if we end up drawing lands, we at least get to the Immortal Sun. And if we draw creatures and stuff, we have stuff to cast them, unless it's the 2 black creatures. Obviously, we don't want to see Scoundrels on 2 again, but, we don't have a lot of hands that can deal with the Scoundrels on 2 very well. Depending on opponent's play, and what we draw, but we're most likely to play Augur next turn. Unless they have something we desperately need to mutiny right away or something. That would be have to be a very good card. Okay. I'm sure you see the problem here, that there's no land, 6th land against the Immortal Sun. So, what cards do I want to play on the next 2 turns? I do probably want to have access to both rig haulers. I probably don't play one with the wind. And then I will put the island on top of that, so let's draw that back. Opponent might just go kill our creature here, which would be, not ideal, but not the end of the world. We'll just play Firebrand Marauder then next turn. This might be a good turn. Opponent might block. I don't really expect it though. They know I'm just going for a rate trigger. Huh, okay. Still a fine turn, not, you know, not total blowouts, but a fine turn. So your opponent then has a 2-drop follow-up. Okay. So that's going to have to get mutinied as soon as they replay something. Firebrand plus Marauder. And then now we're back to the top of the deck and might be able to draw us something to draw a land to play the Immortal Sun. The sun. Give me the sun. Come on, sun, give me the sun. I mean, there's still a chance we play Rig Hall or Mutiny next turn, though, anyway. With Luminous Bonds, it definitely seems smart to try to get that Siren Shrews back in here. And versus white-black in general, probably best to take the one with the wind out for it. It's a good card, but white-black is going to have removal. They can, like, deal with, like, you know, if it's red, they have to have enough damage to kill it. If it's green, they have to have a big enough creature. But white and black, they get to go, you know, destroy target thing, generally. Sometimes attacking or blocking thing, but, you know, mostly just thing. Land drop would be good here because opponent didn't play a creature. They played a kill spell. Ooh, yep, that's, yep, perfect. Wait, it's really just spells you cast? Cause I just read it as instant sorceries in my brain. But just plain spells. Okay then. If you say so, boss. Okay, that's fine. So mutiny. Murdering that. Then we bash with this. And then we rig haul the Revenant. And pass the turn. Oh wow, this card is bananas. I've yet to see it. We've yet to see it play. I believe. I mean, an opponent may have cast it when it at a point where it didn't really matter, but whew, it just does all the things. Literally all the things. It's got all the abilities. I don't know if you saw that, but it just says all of them. Opponent likely on lands based on the way they just replayed Revenant and then played land after combat. Kind of, you know, leads me to believe such things. Oh. Admiral Beckett Press. Giving the pirates +1/+1. No blocks from opponent. Interesting. Okay then, yeah. Immortal Sun, fantastic. My review of this card, fantastic. Okay then. Just not, you know, keep a land that can't keep a hand that can't do anything like we did the first game. Oh no, we never pulled the one with the Red Siren's Ruse. Bam. Oh, don't tell me I was like, what is happening with this? Did this happen to me earlier? It's telling me I've got time to build my deck, but it's not letting me submit a deck. Submit. Okay. Brutal. We'll keep that. Bottom that, because it's not a land. Just looking for land. Ooh, that's not the worst. Again, it could be land, but not the worst. We did want to drop it between now and our next turn as well. Well, now in turn 3, so. Okay, we do need to draw land next turn. Any old land will do, but we need to have something. Dear God, we need something. Oof, that's kind of annoying because that turns off our swagger. Ooh, but it does look like the opponent might not have a third land either. Ooh, and we do. Now we know Headstrong Brute can't block, but going for it now to get the attack so we can get the counter on Corsair, so that can block. And then on a future turn we will Depths in order to get ourselves the treasure to play Deadeye. I'm down to keep drawing land though until then. The Brute can't block, so we always swing with it. Keep the blue up to rep the dive down that we don't have, but you know, rep it. Okay. We might even just bounce the Corsair to our hand. We're going to start with the one with the wind on the Headstrong Brute because we didn't get our Siren's Ruse in. That would be so much better as a Siren's Ruse. I don't know why it wasn't letting us submit. And then, yes, we've got Depths we're going to cast likely on our own Swagger and Corsair at the end of turn here. Land is still good here because we play both creatures. Nice. Oh, and we have the City's Blessing. Oh, that's sweet. God dang, that's a good card. Opponent being stuck on mana helps, but we were stuck game 1, so we did win the game 2 where everybody drew mana. That's a pretty aggressive maneuver. we're just getting in with everything. Opponent wants to double block, that's fine. We still kill both things. We still have a 5/5 Flying Menace. Can't block, but it's 5/5 Flying Menace. Opponent is not on enough mana still to deal with it. They need to draw another mana to be able to impale it. Oof, Rig Hauler is going to be a blowout if they don't block. That should likely do it. I can't. I guess Chupacabra keeps opponent alive. Land Chupacabra. Oh, yep, okay. So yeah, that's part 1 of this video. We didn't draw the Phoenix yet, but we did play the Immortal Sun, and that was bonkers. And the other 2 games were kind of a wash. We didn't draw mana, then they didn't draw mana. So, you know, that happens. It's magic. Until next time, please like and subscribe. Like this video if you liked it. Subscribe if, you know, you enjoy all the content. There's always more coming. Hopefully, I always say it's going to be more consistent, but obviously every time I believe it, because otherwise I wouldn't say it. But I believe it again here, and I'm going to say it again. It's going to be more consistent. Like, these ones are being recorded now for 12 tomorrow. We're, like, ready to go. B, always open well if you can. That's the best way to win at Magic. Well, not the best way, but one of the easiest ways is just open well. It does a lot of the work for you. And C, as always, folks, have a great life. Peace.